What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, this is a video that you guys let me know you wanted to see in the community section. I put a post over there. I told you guys to stay over there and keep locked because over there I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and this was one of these suggestions. There were also some other ones. One of them said the life story of Dion, and I was like, are you kidding me? And there was actually a lot of people that want to see that. So I don't know. You can let me know what you want to see. Maybe we'll do just a Q&A. I don't know if y'all want to do like a live Q&A or maybe like a recorded one. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But in this video, what we're going to be doing is looking at the top 5 free agent running back prospects that I came up with for the Lions this offseason. So let's get it started. That is right. Now, keep in mind that all of these free agent running backs are unrestricted free agent running backs. Okay, there was definitely other guys I could put on here if we looked at restricted ones, there was Matt Breida, there's guys like Austin Eckler, but we're doing just unrestricted. That way, you know, there's probably a better shot we can get them. So here are my 5. As we know, depending on when this video comes out, depending on when you see it, things can change. Someone could be in a contract, and there's always a chance that they get a franchise tag and things along those lines. But we're going to be looking at these 5 players and maybe even an honorable mention. We'll see. Let's start this thing off at number 5, and that is Jordan Howard. Okay, Jordan Howard is coming out of Philadelphia. He, in college, played for Indiana. I really like Jordan Howard. I thought he was going to be a very good player. And when he was with Chicago, I thought he was a really good running back. And he ended up moving on to Philadelphia. And I was really confused why Chicago did that trade or whatever. But they did. And they gave away a young Jordan Howard to Philadelphia. He's not doing anything crazy spectacular, but I do think he would be a solid running back for us. The age is something that I really like. 25 years old is very young, and I think that's awesome. Okay, we have brought in a lot of powerful running backs, but they've been old. I mean, we brought in C.J. Anderson. Kind of old. LeGarrette Blount, really old. Like, come on, man. We got to bring in young guys that are powerful, okay? Not all these old dudes. Mark Thompson was a guy that was pretty powerful for a younger age, and I think Jordan Howard is like that this offseason. We already have guys like Kerryon, Ty Johnson. We don't necessarily need one of those guys, so if you want to get a stronger type of running back, Jordan Howard could be the answer, and he was getting about $2 million last year. And I just want to throw this in here right now that the average running back salary in the NFL is $5.5 million. So you can expect that it's going to be somewhere around there. So as I give you these numbers, keep in mind kind of where that fits in to the spectrum. But usually it's going to be somewhere around there, even if you're getting a top tier one, okay? Now, let's get to number 4, and this is Carlos Hyde. Now, this is a player out of Ohio State. I should have put him at 5. Oh, goodness. But Carlos Hyde, again, just like Jordan Howard, is a very powerful running back, and that's what I like about him. Now, one thing he doesn't do is have receiving yards. Jordan Howard and Carlos Hyde alike, they don't catch the football. They don't do it. Jordan Howard had 69 receiving yards, and Carlos Hyde had 42. Yeah, they just don't catch the ball. They don't do that. But they run the football, okay? Carlos Hyde had some pretty nice numbers. 1,070 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. Okay, I don't even know if I went through Jordan Howard's stats. Let me go through those. 525 yards and 6 touchdowns. I don't know if I said that last time. I'm not sure what. Maybe I'm losing it.
You are really dumb.
Carlos Hyde, 1,070 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. He's 28 years old, $1.8 million. Not a huge contract. Would he be a powerful running back? Mix it up. I like the thought of him. He's not going to be a guy that you're going to throw it to a lot, but who knows? Maybe you can work on that a little bit and you can get him out there in some screens, because it is nice to have a running back that has the threat of doing both. Otherwise, you can kind of tip your hand a little bit. That's not what you do. Is it tip your hat or tip your hand? If you tip your hand, you go like this. If you tip your hat, you're going like, oh, thank you. No. Okay, let's hop into number 3. Now we're into the top 3. We have Melvin Gordon. Now, Melvin Gordon was doing that whole holdout with the Chargers. We have no idea what's going to end up with Melvin Gordon, and this offseason is probably going to be pretty big for someone to bring him in. Last season, whatever you want to call it, 12 games played. He's 27 years old, so not super old, okay? He's the second youngest so far. 600 rushing yards, 8 touchdowns, 296 receiving. 4 fumbles, which you got to keep an eye out for. But really, what I look at here with Melvin Gordon is his ability to also catch the ball in the backfield. I think he's a running back that can do it all. He could possibly be your number 1 running back, maybe. Pair him along with the Kerryon, mix in a Ty Johnson or McKissick, and boom, I think you're set. 12 games, like I said. Hopefully, he's not doing some crazy holdout in Detroit. 4.6 mil. He's probably going to get paid around the average salary, which is like $5 million, somewhere around there. That's what I would expect, maybe even bigger than that, depending on how big the contract is. So we'll see what happens. I do think he's a solid running back. The fumbles are maybe something a little bit to be cautious of, but I really think he can do it all. And he's had really good numbers in the past. We know this guy has put up insane numbers in the past. Definitely not his best season. That holdout and stuff had stuff to do with it for sure. We'll see what happens in the future, but I would have no problems bringing him in. That's why he comes at number 3. But now let's hop into number 2. I have no problems with bringing in any of these players. I'm good with all of them. That's why they're all on the list. Coming in number 2 is Kenryon Drake. Now, I like Kenryon Drake because I thought we were going to trade for him, and we didn't, and we should have, I think. I mean, he didn't go for really anything, but now we have the opportunity to redeem ourselves and go get Kenryon Drake back. Well, not back, but go get him for the first time. He's 26 years old, and last season when he was traded from the Dolphins to the Cardinals for practically nothing, he did fairly well. 817 rushing yards, 345 receiving yards, and 8 touchdowns on the ground. Those are really good stats for any kind of running back. He can do both better than a lot of running backs in the league. He does it all, okay? And I think he can be your number one running back. Now, you could split some time with him and Kerryon, get Kerryon some mixes. I think this is like that perfect fit. You don't want to make him like your workhorse where you give him 50 carries or 50 carries. That's a lot. Like 40 carries. But you could also like kind of split time with him and Kerryon and then mix in a guy like Ty Johnson. I think you got yourself a really good running back there. $1 million last season. Yeah, you're probably not going to have to pay a lot. A little bit more maybe, but I don't think you're going to have to pay tons. He did put up some nice numbers, so we'll have to wait and see how the market looks. Like I said, the market average is 5.5 mil, so we'll see, but they have the money to do that, and I'll be down with it. Now, let's finally hop into number one, but before we do that, I want to give you an honorable mention. That honorable mention is some of your guys' favorite running back that has ever played for the Detroit Lions. Amir Abdullah. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, I mean, I guess you could throw him in there. I mean, I don't know. That was a free agent, whatever. Let's just move on. On to number one, I have Derrick Henry. I think a lot of people were probably expecting Derrick Henry to be here. Definitely a top-notch running back. In the playoffs, he balled out versus the Patriots. He shows how great he is. This dude is a workhorse. You want a number one running back? This is your guy. Not a lot of running backs are fit to do this. He is. 26 years old, 1,500 rushing yards, 16 touchdowns on the ground, 200 receiving yards, 1.7 mil. Like, come on, man. 5 fumbles. Come on. This is that dude. Now, he's going to get a lot more money. Trust me on that. But if you want like that guy at running back, I think that's that guy, okay? You don't have to worry about anything else. If you're not drafting one, this is that dude, okay? So keep in mind, obviously things will change if you draft one, but this is that dude, all right? This is the dude. He's the best one on this list. But I think, a couple of options. I like Jordan Howard. I think I'm giving you a mix here. Jordan Howard, a little bit of Carlos Hyde, that powerful running back. Mix it up a little bit. I like Drake because I think he could split time pretty much evenly with Kerryon. It would fit perfectly. Melvin Gordon, I still think can be a beast running back. And obviously Derrick Henry is probably one of the best running backs in free agency. So there you go. Let me hear your thoughts, comments below. Who would you pick up? Thank you, Pat, for watching, and I'm out.